Hello, it's Dr. Pamela, and I am coming to you today to talk about junior year. As the school year is starting and even into junior year, these tips are going to make all the difference in terms of you really making the most of junior year, enjoying the experience, and also positioning yourself for the college application process, which will start in senior year. So I'm going to give you 4 tips that will really make the difference in junior year. So one is to stick with what you enjoy. And what I mean about with this is that so many juniors decide they want to switch in terms of whatever they're doing. Maybe it's trying out a new club, or it's just doing a new sport, or what have you in junior year. And my suggestion to you is junior year is not the time to do that, to experiment, but it's really to stick with what you enjoy. Because one of the things you want to show in your activities resume if you're applying to colleges is some kind of continuity and commitment to something. So stick with what you enjoy. The second thing is to research the colleges. And I can't stress this enough, to research the colleges. It's one thing to just go and find out more about a college, like do a drive-by. It's another thing to actually take the time to study, to read, to do research on a college, and to get to know what they are about before you even drive on campus. And you know, there are things that you should know about the academic experience that college offers, getting to know what the social environment is like. What are some clubs that actually interest you? Getting to know about the financial aspects of that college. You know, how much does it cost to go there? And this is the cost of attendance, not just the tuition. What type of scholarships does that college offer? Those are some things you want to get to know. On the, you know, vocational side, what type of career placement opportunities does that college offer? So there are a number of things to get to know about a college before you even plan to visit. And I really encourage you to take the time to do that. And in the fall and winter of your junior year, that's a good time to really research colleges and determine, you know, do I want to visit this college? And if so, do your campus visits. That's the third thing I want to say as a tip, is to visit the campuses in person and actually do a visit where you go and do the tour of the campus that's guided by a student, and also do the information session. You will learn a lot from the information session, even if you've already done some good research on that college. The information session will share even more in terms of what the application will be like, and just seeing someone talk about it and hearing how the admission staff talk about the campus can tell you so many things that you won't be able to necessarily glean from an online website and knowledge of the college. So I highly, highly recommend both the information session and the tour. And it's up to the student to actually RSVP for that visit. So if you're a parent that's watching, it's for your teen to RSVP, okay? So that's not for the parents to do. So those are 3 tips. And then my 4th tip is to prep and do your best on the one college test that's the right one for you, whether it's the ACT or the SAT. Doesn't matter which one, because all the colleges will take either. And junior year is the time to take those tests. You'll be very well, you know, you'll be prepared for the test if you actually do some review beforehand, and that can be in a course, it could be through an online program that you do, it could be having some sessions with a tutor. So either way, just focus on one test rather than worrying about taking both and trying to see what your score is. I mean, junior year is not the time to do that because you don't have time to, prepare as well as retake. So use junior year as your time to prep for one test and to do your best on that test. So those are my tips for junior year.